Hey everyone, Amanda here. I don't know if I have said this before, but I have started budgeting my money, and I have been wanting to find a way to make some payments towards my student loans. Part of the reason for that is, well, I need to pay off my student loans, and the other is I want to, I'm sorry for that noise in the background. It's the faucet. It's broken, so if you hear like a streaming sound, that's what that is, so I apologize. But part of that is I have finished paying off my car loan, so I own my car outright. They sent me the title and everything, so I'm super excited about that. And so far I have paid off 2 car loans without missing a single payment. So I have built up that credibility with the bank. However, what gets me is to be able to get a bigger loan, to get a bigger vehicle, because my son is all arms and legs, and he's 6'2", and he keeps growing, and he just isn't stopping anytime soon. So I need a vehicle that will fit him. And right now I have a Subaru wagon. So yes, it fits him sort of, but in order for him to feel completely comfortable, he has to like turn and put his legs up to the side. Nobody should have to sit sideways in a vehicle to feel comfortable. You should be able to sit forward and feel comfortable, right? So that's the dilemma, is my student loans, because when they do the calculations, they look at your debt to income ratio, and I have pretty high student loans because I hadn't paid on them for a long time. And that all stopped this month. So what I did is I found a way where I could pay money towards my student loans. It isn't the amounts that they're asking for, but it is an amount that I can afford right now that will be paid weekly, and they will get $60 a month from me towards my student loans. I have 3 student loans, but under one of the student loans there's like 8 other loans under it. But either way, I'm paying under the 3 $5 towards each loan. So every Monday, or if there's a holiday on a Monday, it would be that Tuesday. So every Monday, just like with my credit card payments, instead of paying the $20, I'm paying $5 a week on each student loan. So at the end of the month, that's $60. So you multiply that times, the 12 months, and I believe you get, I think it's $720 a year, I think. My math is off, I'm sorry, I'm not that great at math. But still, that is money still going towards my student loans. And I know that right now with student loans, everybody's in forbearance and you don't have to pay anything right now. And I also qualify for the what's it called, the repayment plan, and under that, because of my income, it's $0 a month. But that doesn't mean that just because when January 31st comes around, I'm going to stop paying. No, I'm going to continue to pay. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully what I'm thinking, because I thought about, okay, if I thought about consolidating my loans. But then I realized, because I was looking that up, if when you consolidate your loans, which may be very helpful for some people, I'm not saying not to do that, but for me, consolidating my loans would probably be something I might not want to do, because when you do that, you get a fixed amount that you have to pay every month. And if your income changes, like say you lose your job or something happens where you're getting less money, that amount stays the same no matter what. So you're kind of like stuck with that amount, and you don't get a choice. You don't get to go, well, this month I get to pay, this amount instead of this amount. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I decided to renew my income-driven repayment plan, and started this month paying on my student loans. And I'm hoping after about 6 months of paying, and maybe they might need more, but it'll show that I'm paying on those loans, that there's activity happening. I'm not just leaving them there, I'm actually paying money towards them. So hopefully I can go to the bank and get what I'm asking, what I'm looking for in a vehicle. So that will be like a higher loan, but also a bigger vehicle that will accommodate my giant child. So I mean that with love. He's just very tall. He's very arms and legs, and he's just always been arms and legs. But I'm very proud of myself for sticking to budgeting my money and making sure that things get paid that need to get paid, helping my credit score out, making sure that I pay something towards my student loans. I mean, you might sit there and go, oh my God, you're only paying $5 a week. That's nothing. Well, honey, that's all I can afford right now. And it's better than paying $0. So that's what I'm doing. And if it's something that I can do, then I'm going to do it. So I can afford that right now, and that's what I can do. So I'm proud of myself. So if anyone out there is struggling with their finances, with your money, your debt, your whatever, make a budget. Okay, you start with things that have to be paid, like your mortgage or your rent, utilities, sewer, water, things like that, things that have to be paid so you can live inside. If you have children, like young children, okay, diapers are an essential, formula is an essential, things like that. You want to make lists of the things that you have to have, okay? And then, you break it down from there, because there's a difference between needs and wants. And sometimes you have to give up on some of the things that you want and focus on the things that are needed and necessary to do, so you can have those other things in the future. And it's good to save up some money just in case. It's good to have an emergency fund. It's good to have a college fund. It's good to have all kinds of things. Like I looked up on the internet, and I looked up like budget helper and just all these different things, so I could get all the different categories of things, so I could understand better how to prioritize what's important, what's not important. Like I have renter's insurance, I have my rent I have to pay, I have my phone, things like that, that have to be paid. So, but my rent gets taken out automatically from the bank. So I don't have to, as long as the money is in the bank, I don't have to worry about that. So things like that. So make sure that if you're struggling, try a budget. Work with somebody that can help you, a friend, a family member, somebody who does it, for a living. But I highly recommend, looking at where your money's going, the input, the output, so you know what's happening with your money, especially if you don't have a lot of it and you don't know what's happening to it. And so you can also pay off your debts as well, because if you can start paying on your debts, even if it's the minimum amount, you know, that is something you're showing that you're willing to pay on it. And that looks a lot better than not doing anything at all. So I just wanted to share this with you because I'm very proud of myself for doing this, for starting to pay on my student loans, and I'm just super happy about it. So I'm doing good on getting my credit card payment down. I'm starting paying on my student loans this month, and you know, I'm starting to be more on top of my finances, or whatever you want to call it, budget finances, you know, whatever the terms are. I probably messed them up, but you know what I'm saying. With your money, I'm starting to get better at it and be more responsible, and I just wanted to share that with you. So, but I just wanted to share that with you, share my happiness with you about that, and that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I love you all. You're my family. You know that. I think about you every day. I pray for you, and I hope that you all are doing well, and that you're taking care of yourselves, taking care of your families, you're being kind to yourselves, you're being kind to strangers on the street, and that you are having a blessed day. All right, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.